Hello, and welcome to this video, where I'll be showing you what you need to know to First off, you need to become a driver. Then select the operator you would like to drive. Select a train and then choose the route you want to. You will see a list of depots to choose from, and once you click on your selection, your train is ready to drive. Usually, the first thing you see is the GUI, and you'll notice there is quite a lot. There is information about your train, including head code and route number. There is information on your next station, plus the next signal is also shown. On the right, you can see your speed limit, current speed, and throttle plus brakes. These are all visible on the speedometer too, which is where you can find the automatic warning system. However, this group of small buttons function differently, with this one opening a map, and this one changing your camera. To start the train, you can drag this throttle here on mobile. However, you must press W on computer and PC. It is important to note then when entering a station, you must slow down to a speed between 25 and 45 miles per hour. I recommend to be slower when stations have shorter platforms. Make sure to stop at the correct car marker. In Stepford County Railway, there are many different car markers, but I have gathered for different ones to explain. First of all is the S marker. If you reach this marker, you should almost always stop by it, but here are some circumstances where it is different. In the top right, we have the 4-car marker. This is just one of the many numbered markers. If you see one matching the number of coaches that your train has, this means you should stop here instead, not at the S marker. However, this is where it gets more complicated. In the bottom left, we have a Class 730 stop marker. This means that you should stop at this marker if you are using the Class 730, however there are many variants for different trains like HST. Finally, in the bottom right, is the buffer. When terminating, under most circumstances there will be a buffer instead of a stop marker, however some routes like Stepford Central to Port Benton have markers, or stations like Newry Harbour which have both. In SCR, there are many signal types. There is green, meaning you can proceed, double yellow, meaning the next signal is a single yellow, which means caution, and means you must pass at 45 miles per hour, and finally there is red, meaning do not pass. There are also depot signals, white, meaning proceed, and red, meaning stop. Semaphore signals can also be found as well, having proceed, caution and stop. When a dispatcher is on the platform, you start as normal, opening the doors and loading the train. However, when you go to close the doors, you will realize that you need to wait for the dispatching procedure. Once the DS has blown the whistle, you can close the doors, and after the second whistle, you can depart. Then there is guards. A guard must request to board your train, which you can accept by clicking the green tick. The station procedure changes. Once you arrive at the station, press T, or the doors button, to allow the guards to perform platform duties. After they have completed that, they will buzz you, and you must buzz back before you continue by clicking this button. The automatic warning system known as AWS is a warning system designed to make you aware of an upcoming obstacle. You will have 6 seconds to press Q or the AWS, otherwise you will need to wait 10 seconds after turning on the emergency brakes. It also comes up when you spad, so don't do that. Finally, always look out for the speed limit signal, preliminary speed limit signal and whistle boards.